G'day mates, how you legends doing? And people call me the Babadoe, and I'm joined with my co-host, Low Power.
Hello there.
And this is Two Lads on Deck Chairs.
Let's get it.
G'day mates, how you legends doing? And people call me the Babadoe. Now I'm joined with...
Low Power. Hello there. Hello everybody.
And welcome to Australian Burger Off.
Yes.
Maccas versus Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, whose burgers are better? We've got three options here. We've got their cheeseburgers. We've got the quarter pounder versus the Whopper. And then we've got two Angus burgers to try out their more like primo range. Now, the most glaring difference that you would have noticed right now is the Babadoe and I have invested a bit of cash and gotten ourselves...
We've improved slightly.
We're hoping that the audio quality is going to be slightly better. I don't know if it's going to change that much, to be real.
Well, I think you can hear both of us pretty clearly now, instead of one of us sounding quite far away and the other...
I'll be honest, I never noticed, but that's because I'm not a good audio man. I'm not good at editing that
Well,
way.
you see, this is a podcast, so we need to make the audio distinguished.
Distinguished here. He's leaning into that as he says it. He's going to say
It also is slightly a mic review. So
So please let us know. This is a slight mic review. This is cheap mic.
And this is expensive.
Versus,
the Rode.
Yeah, versus expensive mic. So we're going to see whose mic necessarily is better. I'm going to get so distracted by this the entire time.
No, it's kind of fun.
I'm constantly looking in and just, you know,
I know, me too.
kissing the thing.
So sorry if we're making out with our microphones. But
Yeah,
you
don't
should be used to
mind
this
us.
type of one.
Yeah, it should be fun. And it also means that this bad boy is going to turn up in my stream as well. So hopefully I'll be using better quality audio.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We can't guarantee anything.
I can't, realistically, I can't guarantee anything.
Although, so how is the stream going?
We're an affiliate, baby. We're
Yes.
making cash money. I
You-
have one subscriber.
Me,
That guy.
the first one.
That guy right there, the first subscriber. There are 9 more positions for you to claim your founder badge.
That's mainly why I did it, and
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, ad-free viewing. You get some emotes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so yeah, you don't have to watch ads anymore.
I know. I don't have to watch the Optus ad.
Yeah, the Optus ad. Yeah, sponsored.
Also, you don't control the price, do you?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I did search and I was like, okay, how does this work? So Twitch splits the revenues 50-50.
Yes, which was a new change. It used to be 70-30
70-30.
split. Creator 70-30.
Really?
Twitch. Yes. It was a bit of a drama when they changed that.
I'm not surprised, but like,
It was
Jesus.
mainly the bigger... Sorry, this was bugging me.
Yep.
It was mainly the bigger creators who
Yeah.
had the 70-30. I think it was like top 20%.
Yeah.
But as we discussed in one of our other podcasts,
Yeah.
it's not quite that hard to get into the top percentile.
Yeah, it's
well,
very
it's
difficult,
hard,
yeah.
but you don't need that many viewers. Or
But with all your guys' help, we can make it happen. We can make something crazy. How mental would that be, right? Because right now, we've got... I'm the Twitch guy.
And I'm
you're
the YouTube
You're
guy.
the YouTube guy. And together, we work...
we work together.
We work together to make
I'm
things
working
happen.
on my monetization.
Yeah.
Basically, I need watch hours. So
Yep.
that's why I started this. Some
Yep.
weekly content for you all.
Exactly.
And long form.
Yep.
But I'm hoping we can make this entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm actually planning to do an extra video. I might
Okay.
Make it a high quality, big production kind of
Big
video.
production. What type of things could we expect?
So coming this April, maybe. If
okay.
I get around to it.
if this guy, can I just say,
I've made a
I've
few
seen
false
I have
promises.
seen all of the ideas, the massive list of ideas that this guy comes up with. The brain is so creative, and I agree. I have the same thing. I come up with all these ideas, and I fall through on all of them. You know.
At least I've got this going. But
Yeah. Yes.
April's video is I will attempt to drink 100 coffees in a week.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes, I think I did tell you this. But
Yeah.
that is the main idea.
Well, I will come over and I'll put, I don't know, do some maintenance on the toilet that you will end up absolutely demolishing, which is a big offer, by the way.
At the moment, I'm only doing like triple shots of coffee in the morning.
Oh no, only a triple shot.
Yeah,
Fam, I do
so
no
I've-
coffee. Like,
So I'm not sure how to equate what one cup of coffee is. Is it
Yeah,
one shot?
it's one shot.
Sugar?
One
Yeah,
shot.
and 1 cup worth, right? So if I like 1 cup, as in cooking measurements, like half a cup of sugar or half a cup of flour, 1 cup would be 1 cup of coffee, right?
What, like, what?
8 ounces, I'm saying.
Oh, well, don't speak in ounces, bro. We're not the imperial system.
But that's the measurement I'm going to go with. Cooking cups
Cooking
of
cups
coffee.
of coffee. Oh,
So
gosh.
if I bring like a huge tub and put 8 coffees worth into it and drink it all, I'll count that as 8 coffees for that day.
Okay, well, that's up to you. You're allowed to set the parameters
What do
for
you
your own
think?
challenge.
It hasn't started.
I think that's fair. I think personally the math makes sense. You saying like, hey, well, this is how much a cup is. I'm gonna say each of these cups has to have 1 espresso shot, and you can put that much water
Is
in
that
it to water it
teaspoon?
down. Sorry,
Teaspoon?
an espresso shot.
Yep. Is that right?
I don't know if it's in a teaspoon. It's just I don't know how. I just use a machine, bro. Like
I don't have a machine. I'm doing ground.
ground stuff. You're
Just
doing
a
it yourself. Well, that's
spoon.
just search it up. Like how much do you put in on a regular thing? Because usually a shot of coffee is you get like that full cup worth of thing, and then
Right.
So-
right. So
you're gonna be going. He's gonna go through a lot of coffee beans.
yeah, I will.
That's
But,
gonna be. I reckon the most expensive part is the
but
amount of
I
coffee
think
beans.
the saving grace is it's only for a week, so it's like a
Even then,
week
a
of
week
hardship.
is like that's gonna be tough. I reckon. Place your bets. Place your bets in the comments. Place your bets. How many days is the Babadoe gonna last? I reckon
I'm committed.
you're committed. I reckon you'll
I've-
last 3 days before going. This is horrendous.
So am I giving up at that stage? or
No,
am I
you'll just be like,
slugging
I'm
it?
not doing this anymore.
Okay,
Like
so I'm giving up
I
at
reckon
3 days.
I reckon you'll give up 3 days in.
Alright. So
So we'll see how
but
it goes.
I'm gonna be awake for a lot of it,
Yeah, well, naturally,
but it will also contain a daily life of an arborist
that is
because I have to
true.
film myself drinking
yourself.
coffees at work.
That's true. Yeah, you'll see this man up trees. You'll have to pull out your
Phone.
You'll have to have a big like a big thermos or something like
Yeah.
that, and you just have to pour 1 coffee,
Or
slow
just
it down.
drink it or just
Bro,
chug it.
you're gonna have such a bad time, man. Like,
If I just do it mostly in the afternoon,
yeah,
I might be fine. The sleep is the issue.
that is true. That is true.
I'm gonna crash at some point.
I reckon. Again, day 3. I reckon you're gonna die.
Die.
Like, I reckon after 2 days, your body will be going, fam, stop, and I reckon you'll just collapse. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Don't die though. I don't know. Is it dangerous to drink that much coffee? I feel like
Is there a caffeine overdose?
can you OD on caffeine? Let's find out.
I feel like people drink enough Coke. And
Yeah.
I reckon someone's like, without unknowingly, drank
Yeah.
100 cups of coffee in a week
Yeah,
with just a 1-shot rate. Because you think of people like having 3-shot coffees
yeah.
and having 3 a day.
3. That's so mental, man. That's addiction. Someone says that to me, they're addicted.
Yeah,
That's what
but
that
they're
is.
not dying.
No, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know.
This
I
is
don't
a
know.
good debate.
Good. This is a very good debate, but we're gonna quickly press pause because I don't want these damned burgers to
Yeah.
get cold. We
Pat-
rushed home, and I wanted to get this started as soon as possible because I don't want.
Shall
this
we
to get
discuss price? How much was the Hungry Jacks?
cold. I didn't bring the thing.
Because I know mine was $22.50. Also, we're only
$22.50 for all 3.
all 3.
Okay, well then let me check my bank statement.
Anyway, but so basically we're just halving a burger, so that's
Yep.
why we only have 1 of each.
That's right.
So you
I
know,
was
we're going-
$25.15 for the Hungry Jacks.
So do they lose a point for expensive?
I think I suppose overall they lose a point for having more
But they
expensive
might
stuff.
redeem it in quality.
Exactly. Well, they do say the burgers are better at Hungry Jack's,
Yes,
according
so
to
that's
this.
the slogan we're putting to the test.
So
Right.
are you chopping or am I chopping?
You can chop. You're
I
already
feel
on
like
already.
my mic's more in the way.
All right, fine.
Got him. Gosh.
So already a point deducted in cheap ass mic.
Yeah. Also, cheap ass mic can't be moved around as easily. There's too many moving bits. You know. Yours is it's very like condensed. I
long.
feel.
It's a long boy.
Looking at just shape alone, there's more stuff going on with the Hungry Jack's burger. It's got sesame seeds on the top.
But yeah, you want simple though. These are nice buns from Maccas.
Yeah, they're simple buns. I really like Maccas cheese. I have become an absolute fiend for plastic cheese.
Now I've noticed something, Pat.
What?
My taste buds have changed.
What's happened to your taste buds?
Like things I hated as a kid, I'm starting to enjoy now.
Same.
Yeah.
Wine.
And that's been-
particularly.
Why? So you just become an alco, basically.
No, I'm not drinking alcohol in the lead up to nationals. I'm not doing that.
No, unofficially. though.
Unofficially, no. Also, no. I actually have a cool story. I got Anyway, that's
Alright,
that's a
let's-
separate thing. But we'll
do
do
we
this
do
burger
Maccas first and then Hungry Jack's? What do you think, pal?
Or do we do one each?
One each? Okay.
You're gonna
I'll
start
go
with Hungry Jack's.
Hungry Jack's.
I'm gonna start with Maccas. Looks pretty good.
Cheers. Oh, fuck.
Quick review
Mhm.
before we go into it. I think the Maccas one it's just a simple cheeseburger, nothing to it.
See, mine had a lot of bread with that bun of sesame seed, so...
Honestly, first initial review, I think the Hungry Jack's burger, which I feel is going to be the same for many of their burgers, it tastes more like a real burger than something you pull out of the fridge. Obviously, you probably do just pull it out of the fridge at the end of the day. It probably is, or maybe that's just my internal biases regarding Maccas and Hungry Jack's. But the Hungry Jack's, the Maccas one felt a lot more, it felt more manufactured. It felt more, this is built to be exactly perfect, you know? Like, it's the perfect little cheeseburger, perfect little snack.
In saying that, I think their patty was better. The Macca's patty was better than the Hungry Jack's one.
I'd agree. I think the Hungry Jack's pickles were better, though. I'm a big fan of pickles. I love pickles. To be fair, the pickle and mustard did fall out and has landed literally square on my pants.
On your crotch.
On my crotch, right there. Which is horrific.
You see, that's what I meant by my palate's changed. I didn't like pickles originally.
Really?
Yeah, I hated
fam,
them.
I love
That's why
pickles.
I didn't really eat cheeseburgers.
Mental.
But now I enjoy them.
Mental. I love it. I live for them.
In saying that, that was my first time really enjoying a cheeseburger with pickles.
Really? Like, just then?
Yeah.
Well,
And
you're
I
about
would
to...
say the Macca's won that round.
You
Are we
reckon
doing rounds
Maccas?
for this?
Yeah,
So
I'd say
who won?
I would honestly, yeah, I'd agree with you. I think in terms of a cheeseburger, the Maccas do a simple cheeseburger. Like a cheeseburger's a cheeseburger. You're not getting it for anything full, anything filling. You just want like a tiny, tiny little piece of meat, a little bit of cheese, pickle, mustard. Game on.
And also, the other argument is it the perfect hangover cure?
Double beef and bacon is probably the perfect hangover
you?
cue. No, I think it's just that's the better. I would prefer something. I actually really like the Macca's eggs. Like I don't know why.
The sausage and egg roll for
Really?
hangover cure is pretty good.
I
would say.
don't know if I like the Macca's sausage, but I do like the I do like a B&E. I love a big brekkie burger though. Tell you what, that's my favorite burger of all time from Maccas is a big brekkie burger. I just love it. It's so filled with things. I love the egg. I
See,
love the sauce.
With me, the barbecue Angus burger for me is
Yeah.
my favorite Macca's
Is
burger.
that the one we're finishing with?
Yes.
All right.
I quite enjoy that quite a lot.
Nice. Well, how about just for pace purposes, I feel like we should probably keep going with the other review, and then we can finish off with some lovely little
Tidbits and
tidbits and chat
So we're getting the review out as fast
as fast as we
possible.
can because I don't want the burgers to go cold, man.
Wow, he's
I'm
changing the formula.
oh gosh, I'm very predictable. I think. Would you be able to grab the Hungry Jack's one? Look at that.
Thing.
A big old quarter pounder meat. Nice. Ah! Whoops. Quarter pounder.
Wow, they really rushed this. It
Did they?
looks like it.
I thought there was beetroot. Look at that. There's real tomato on that burger.
That
That's
looks
when you
like
know
real
it's
tomato. It's also
so
bigger.
much bigger.
It's quite
Jesus.
the hefty one.
No, I don't know if that's like really that visible on the camera, but it's considerably larger.
I would say it's like a solid 20%.
Right.
Are we doing the same
back.
thing? I'm having a Hungry Jack's and you're having a Macca's, and then
I
we
reckon.
just switch around.
I reckon. We'll switch it up. All right. Let me get my
Let me
Maccas.
get this big bad boy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A quarter pounder is my classic order, I would say. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for this one.
Some time later.
Good.
You are taking your time with these burgers. Tell you what.
I am a very slow eater.
Yeah. I've powered mine through.
Yeah, you're a hungry boy.
I'm not, dude. I feel like this always happens though, like, you know, because I turn up here and then I want, you know, I'm prepared to review some form of food. And so all I want to do is eat.
So with the drink episode, you're gonna be fucked.
I won't have eaten. So yeah. Yeah, so one of the next week ones is probably going to be whiskey and bourbon review. That was meant to be last week's record, but we didn't end up being able to record that one, which is fine. Pardon me. Had things to do. Oh, whoopsies. Punched the thing. I suppose. Let him finish.
The Hungry Jack's one
Yeah.
had more stuff on it
Yep.
and felt more like a burger.
Yep.
I'm thinking they're taking this point.
I completely agree. That is exactly what I was going to say. Like, the Hungry Jack's burger actually feels like a burger. The Macca's one feels like fast food.
It does.
Like, it is a fast food burger. The Hungry Jack's one is like, yo, there is lettuce, there is tomato, there is like the mayonnaise, the beef, or like the patty, all about it. I reckon it's still, obviously it's going to be better fresh. I think the Macca's one just tastes like grease. Like, it is just grease.
Yeah,
This is all it is.
The cheese is tastier.
Yeah, the cheese is, I absolutely, I'd agree. The cheese is tastier on a Macca's burger.
Yeah.
But
Did they even had? That didn't even have cheese.
a Whopper,
Yeah,
you could probably get a Whopper with cheese.
probably. But
Yeah. The fact that you'd have to add that is a bit silly. I
yeah,
think.
that's a bit silly if you're.
Yeah. So yeah, that's almost a redeeming factor, and a redeeming factor for Maccas, and obviously Maccas is fine as it is. It's still a fine choice, but out of the two, I reckon the Whopper takes the cake.
Yeah, have a quarter pounder versus a Whopper.
Yeah.
The Whopper was more satisfying. It was
Yeah.
also bigger, so you get more for your buck.
Yeah, bang for your buck type stuff. It's a proper Whopper.
Yeah, proper Whopper.
Proper
so you're
Whopper,
getting
mate.
that quality for how much you're spending.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds
What,
good.
the $3 extra for?
Is it $3 extra?
Yeah.
Oh, I
22.
don't know if that might have been for the, because remember that's probably across the three burgers.
Yeah.
So
But,
if each one's only like $1 more expensive,
yeah,
then
that would be worth
yeah,
upgrading that little
I reckon.
bit just
Yeah.
to get that Whopper. I reckon.
That is definitely like $1 upgrade for sure.
Yeah.
But would you like to cut up the final two? So these are our Angus burgers. We've got two barbecue Angus burgers, all the variants of both of them.
This one's scary.
The packaging for the Hungry Jack's one is absolutely humongous, but
Just like it's in a box and then it comes wrapped.
and then
like
it comes
a
wrapped like that.
professional
I feel like we
burger.
should do one at a time. I feel like these ones are going to be slightly larger. And there's
Holy crap! Wait, what? Did they
Is it-
run out of bread?
oh my god, that is hefty. That
That
thing.
is.
Would you like to
Look
chop
at the
that
top
one
of the
up?
bun, though.
Yeah, it is.
Did they-
The top of the bun is quite small as opposed to the size of the patty underneath it. I reckon we just do one each. So we'll do the Hungry Jack's one first.
Get your waters. So this is the final. So it's literally neck and neck
Yeah, neck and neck.
for rounds. This is the final
Yeah,
round.
final round. So the Hungry Jack's is better as a base, like as a regular burger.
Yep,
But if
they're-
you're looking for a quick, light snack, just chow down some meat and cheese, Maccas.
Yep.
Now we're looking at the Primo.
The premium.
Yeah,
the
well,
best of the crop.
The premium range. What can they do for us?
Would you like to cut it up?
I'd probably better for you actually, if that's okay.
That's alright.
If you've got a
I won't hold it personally.
spare hand or anything. Now let's see how this goes. He's done very well. All right, you're so much better at cutting than I am. God damn.
I don't know. I had a bit of practice, I guess.
Oh my god, there is so little
There's
bread.
so-
This is the first burger we've had where there has been more filling than bread.
It looks like it's double patty,
Yeah.
but it's not.
It's not. It's just one massive patty. All right, cheers, my friend. Let's
Cheers.
give this a go. It looks good. I'll be honest. I'm really liking this. The cheese is good. The barbecue sauce is elite. Mustard, really nice.
I don't like the
I
mustard.
got a bit of fried onion at the top of mine just then.
Yeah.
And that was really tasty.
That was tasty.
Um,
I didn't like the mustard with it.
really?
Just personal preference. Everything else was pretty good.
Do you not like mustard?
Not that much. no.
Damn,
I'm not a
mustard's
mustard
the
guy.
best part, bro.
Nah, man.
I love it.
I'm more barbecue tomato sauce guy, kind of guy.
No, I love barbecue sauce. I love mustard. I don't mind tomato sauce.
Not a chili guy though.
No, absolutely not. No, can't do chili. Watch that one if you haven't watched that one yet. But honestly, as a person who doesn't usually eat Angus burgers because I can't be bothered paying that much for them,
Yeah.
that was pretty nice. That was pretty tasty.
That would be my go-to Macca's meal, actually.
Well, this is the Macca's one, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying like I usually go to the Angus burger, chips, and a drink
Yeah.
when I go to Macca's.
Do they have the same looking buns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Except
Okay.
their buns are much bigger.
Who these ones?
Yeah, because they cover the burger.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the Macca's one, it looks like it covers it. The bun covers it. I like the look of that bacon. Is that a double patty filling or is that just the bacon? Which?
Oh, not a great cut.
Look at that sauce.
Yeah, they
Mayo and barbecue. Okay.
and a lot of bacon.
Let's see. Yeah, lots of bacon on the side. All right, let's see how we go. That bite was pure bacon. It's just bread and bacon. There's no sauce, no nothing.
One more. He's counting it in. Can he
One
do
more.
it?
One more bite. One more bite.
Decision here.
You open. That was your favourite. That's your go-to. You open.
It was very filling. It was very thick, I would say. But I enjoyed all the flavors with it. So I like that one better.
I disagree.
Oh, we have contention. You have to convince me.
I think the flavors of the Hungry Jack's one are better. I think mustard belongs on that type of burger more than mayo does. I think the sweet and tangy barbecue with the mustard flavor works better than sweet and tangy barbecue with mayo.
I agree with you.
And I think it might also just be due to unfortunate construction of said burger. It is a fast food place, so you can't really control that. But
Yeah. They're very
the bacon was
lathered on.
not lathered on. It was in specific spots. Like, hello there. It would appear that we have now got spring rolls as well.
This is your next food.
Fresh spring
Fresh spring
rolls
roll.
from my girlfriend.
I tried my best.
Smells good. Smells good. Right.
Oh, hot.
It's hot.
Get rid of yourself.
I was like, I don't want to burn myself right away. Oh. Will do. Oh my god.
It's not that hot. You won't burn yourself.
Oh.
No, it's good.
Just hot. Oh.
That was a nice palate cleanser of burger.
It's a very, very nice filling.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! That's what
Dinner!
I've been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for.
God, I'm so unhealthy today. 3
Yeah.
burgers and a whole bunch
Well,
of spring rolls.
technically 1.5.
Ugh.
Even there. But yes, a very unhealthy day. Alright. So, I mean, spring roll wins, but it's not
Spring roll just took the cake. But no, I think that in terms of the way the flavors are matched up, in terms of the way the flavors are paired, I think that the Hungry Jack's one did a better job. I don't know what the deal is about that, about the size of the
the bread
size of the bread. I don't know if that was a
mistake or
mistake or just lack of bigger buns.
or maybe that's how they do
Don't
it.
take that out of context.
But yeah, I do like the bacon. The other one didn't have bacon. Not
It did have fried onion though. I really like the fried onion with sweet tangy barbecue sauce and the fried onion.
But don't
and
you
I-
want a bacon?
Yeah, but the melted cheese on the Hungry Jack's one was also better. The melted cheese on the Angus one had kind of gone like that see-through type of melt,
Yeah.
like that kind of glassy thing. At least with the Hungry Jack's one, it was still laid on. The Hungry Jack's burger had the same type of cheese, similar cheese vibe as the cheeseburger for the Macca's one did.
All right. I think you've convinced me. Looking
Yeah.
at the two,
Yeah,
I would prefer the Hungry Jack's burger.
as like a standalone burger,
But it's
I think.
close for me.
Yeah,
real close.
it's close for
It
me.
depend-
Yeah.
I reckon it really depends on do you like mustard or
Mayo.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, as a
really the
mustard
decided-
as a mustardite, or if you would prefer to have bacon, or there was a very small amount of bacon on
Okay,
the
so-
on the Hungry Jack's one. So
But they did. It was the Macca's one was very filling though.
both were very filling.
They were pretty thick though. So we're concluding that Hungry Jack wins.
I'd say for the prime cut. However, I think what the takeaway from this, so Hungry Jack's overall, yes, they are correct. The burgers are better, but I think the important thing that we've now discovered is that the like the expensive burgers and the regular burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. But if you're after just a snack, if you're after just a cheeseburger, you want to turn up, you've had a couple of drinks and you need that late night feed.
Yep.
Maccas.
Maccas will always win.
Maccas will always back you with a late
Now,
night feed.
are you going to go to Hungry Jack's now, or are you going to go to the Maccas?
I'd say I go to both. Like,
I'll go to Maccas.
sorry,
even
Even.
though they make better.
depends what I'm around though. Like,
Yeah, it depends what you're feeling.
if I know that there is a Hungry Jack's and a Maccas and they're both equidistant. Oh, pardon me.
Excuse you.
If I know that there's, a Hungry Jack's and a Maccas close enough by to warrant me not having to worry about it, then I don't know. I'd probably go to the Hungry Jack's if I'm after a good burger. But I know where more Maccas are than I do Hungry Jack's.
That is true.
I feel like they advertise a little bit better. Oh, well, Maccas is just always on the mind. I don't know how that works.
Oh, I spilled my water.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Not on the stuff. Not on the
I
table.
was going to use that to wipe up my mustard stain.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Snooze, you lose.
Yeah. Grim. Absolutely grim. All right, now,
On to the news.
On to the news.
Topics that you've discovered.
well, I was actually going to ask you: is there anything new for you this week? Any
Well, new setup.
yeah, new setup is the main news of the day.
Main news of the week.
Yep.
Yeah. On vacation from work.
Yeah.
Kind of.
huge. We love it.
Small working vacation.
Oh, what did we buy? Did we buy? What did you buy earlier?
Oh, I bought myself a new car after the accident.
Brum brum.
My girlfriend's car was written off,
Yes.
and we have purchased a Mazda 3.
Yeah, it's a very nice car actually. Like it's a nice little automatic blue, and they got a couple of decal issues on the
Yeah,
outside.
but we don't really care for that. It's meant to be just like a daily driver
Yeah.
or a holiday car.
Exactly.
Something you can just hop in and go really.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need though, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's for Denise's work mainly. It's very spacious and
Exactly.
but what was I going to say? Oh no, train of thought lost.
Train of thought gone. Well, no, it is a good car. I think at the end of the day, if I've put a lot of thought into it right now because my car's still cooked. My car's still buggered. Do I have anything on my face, by the way?
No,
Not
you're.
sauced up. or
What about
anything?
me?
I'm just no. I think you're fine.
Okay.
I can't see his face.
Can't see in.
There you go.
All right, good
Bearded.
check.
It's bearded up. This is what I mean. This is the problem with these things.
I have no issue. I can see.
Yeah,
perfectly
this guy can see
into your
everything.
soul.
I've got a dish. I've got a saucepan in my face.
So that's a ding at the mic. Cheap mic
Yeah,
loses again.
cheap Mike loses again. God damn it, man.
Ah, I remembered. It's an actual conjoined purchase.
Yeah, there you go.
And there you go.
Man's
So-
got he's just made the separating the assets difficult. How do you
Yeah.
separate a car into?
Well, you just sell it.
One person gets the front wheels, the other
Or-
one gets the back.
Yeah, one of the two, or you cut in half.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the
Whoever
engine.
gets the engine wins, Scissors, paper, rock. Or do you if you're gonna cut a car in half, do you cut it front and back or do you cut it down the
What, through the engine?
through the engine?
No, you cut
Alright.
it in the middle.
I think that'd be pretty fun though.
It's still drivable, apparently.
What?
If you have a fuel tank, Mythbusters proved it. If
Sorry?
you cut a car in half and the
Yeah.
engine's still at the front and it's front wheel drive, it's still drivable.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Future video idea.
Bro, I would so love to do the one we talked about early on, which was the
The Christmas specials.
I can't remember if it was the Christmas special, but it was the shitbox challenge.
Yeah, that's the Christmas, the
Yeah.
New Year's.
I think that'd be so funny, man.
So-
I think that'd be so fun just to do.
So our idea, if this ever becomes successful,
Yeah,
and we're thinking of future content ideas,
yeah,
but we are thinking, we're calling it the Shipbox Challenge, where
Yeah.
3 of us get cars at $1,500 AU,
yeah,
and
roughly.
we'll try to drive them around 1,000 kilometers or one side of Australia to the other. And whoever gets there first or even gets there
Or even
wins.
gets that, yeah, bruh. I
have
think that
some
would
prize.
be just the best. I think that would be so funny.
And then the way we move it around, which would be travel to different countries. So it's basically a Top Gear special. But
yeah, but
you know.
two fellas with a lot less
Yeah.
budget, Lot less money.
And it's not about the cars. It's about the
It's about the
memories
experience,
we
it's about the
make
memories,
on the
yeah.
way.
At the end of the day, it's just us recording and making a video and sharing it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just something that we've actually enjoyed making and enjoyed doing, which I think would be super fun. Like
I
think
reckon
that'd
it'll be a
awesome.
blast.
Like that's the whole reason I stream in the first place, right? Like
And that's like I like the Sidemen and everything.
Yeah.
This is off topic of YouTube
Yeah.
things, but like they don't have a consistent. Like they have consistent video ideas they try to change, but they don't
Yeah.
have consistent timing.
yeah, okay.
So like a Christmas special would be nice,
Hmm.
and making it consistent every year.
Every year they do a Christmas
Yeah.
special, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I get that. I feel like once you've been making content for ages, though, you do run out of ideas.
Yeah,
eventually.
that's true.
You
but
definitely do search
but-
for things.
But I think people like formulas, but with a slight change
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, true. To do
For
it slightly
instance,
differently.
let's take their $100 hotel versus $10,000
The cheap
holiday.
versus expensive things.
Yeah, those holidays videos.
Yeah.
Like that's a same formula, change every now and then.
changed it to
and
something
everyone
different.
loves those videos.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's the type of content that gets people in. It's interesting because it's a big group of people who are messing about with each other.
Yeah, and it's always just about those 7
Yeah.
of them hanging around. It's never around the content.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you could say Mr. Beast. That's one of my early theories in like
You reckon?
2020. I
Yeah.
thought Mr. Beast was going to fall off.
Whoa,
I
he
Hectic
was
topic.
wrong.
yes, I was very wrong.
Yeah.
But that's because he put more money into it. But
Mm.
my theory was his formulas were going to die out.
Yeah.
The last to leave circle,
Yeah.
the $100,000.
The last to take handoff
Yeah.
challenges.
I thought the formulas were going to go stale, and then
Yeah.
he was going to run out because I didn't think he had that much personality. He's actually said it himself that he doesn't, he doesn't let personality get in the way of the content.
Oh.
Where the Sidemen is personality.
Yeah,
over
the Sidemen are built
content.
on personality.
Yeah.
Interesting. Which is why you've got Sidemen members who are more popular than others.
Yeah, and that's why his videos are so popular. Like how I dressed it, or someone, it's like movies, but
Yeah.
anyway, everyone likes a fine wine, but people like a fine wine, but
Yeah.
everyone drinks water. So Mr. Beast would be a water.
He's a water and
then
Simon's a
a
fine
fine
wine.
wine.
Yeah, interesting. What are we? Expired milk?
yeah.
Yeah, we're expired milk. That's us.
That's us.
I love milk though,
Yeah.
as you would have seen in the last.
An expiry just has a certain tang to it. and you
Yeah,
can't go
hey, it
wrong.
just gives it a little bit more spice, Another thing that I love, spice, and tang. But yeah, no, that's actually very interesting. Yeah.
Your take? What do you think?
On
That topic.
what, like Sidemen versus
Personality versus content.
personality versus content. I think personality is probably easier to create. Let me see if I can move this back. Can I? What am I doing right now?
Oh, no. Oh,
Listen, I'm trying to relax.
yeah.
I feel like personality is easier to create in terms of content because, like, all realistic you have to do is turn the camera on and be yourself. So content creation, for the purposes of content, I think is harder because you have to be really creative, and I think the formulating your content is a way to essentially production line it.
Yes.
Like constantly have projects going,
Something
constantly have
people
things going.
can recognize your channel for.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's how you stand out. That's why
Yeah.
we have similar thumbnails and everything. You know
Yeah.
what you're going to get if you click one of
Yeah.
our videos.
Exactly. I don't do thumbnails, man. I do Twitch.
You
I
don't do thumbnails. You just do. So with
stream and have the stream die every 20 minutes. I'm sorry for anyone who was watching that. Far out. Streamlabs just wasn't having a good time.
So do you think Twitch wise would it be like consistent what you're gonna do on that day versus anything goes every day?
What do you mean?
So like, would you rather just each day just stream whatever, or Monday we're gonna stream with viewers and play Rocket League. Tuesday we're gonna do horror games. Wednesday random game night.
I think realistically, like if I look at myself, I'm much more random than that. So I set up a bit of a schedule. So I've set up a Monday stream, a Wednesday stream, and a Friday stream. And I just have very loose terms to talk about each of these streams. Monday's just a Monday midday. So I stream at midday our time. and do whatever I feel like doing. It might be a single player campaign, it might be something like that. On Wednesdays, I have Wednesday walkthroughs. So if I found a new game that I'm super keen on playing, or if I'm continuing a campaign from a previous session, then that's what I'll stream it for. And then
So that means your viewers are mainly watching it for you, not the game you're playing.
yeah, usually. I mean, I also like, because I'm a small streamer, I don't get that many people watching. So I haven't got people turning up to watch me play games. The reason it sort of helps me grow slowly is I play a lot of different games and a variety. I'm a variety streamer right now because that's helping me grow slowly. But I don't realistically, I think I don't have anything right now that fully sets me apart from other people that makes me super different.
Yeah. Which is hard on Twitch because
Yeah.
it's a lot of the same like streaming tactics and everything.
Exactly.
So
There's
it's
a lot of the
mainly
same.
your personality that gets
Yeah.
above the rest.
So yeah.
But I do like what Ludwig was doing. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I know of Ludwig.
Yeah. So his streams are very interesting.
Yeah.
The way he talked about him was since now he's moved on to YouTube, but
Yeah.
I think the way he looked at it is streaming is like watching a YouTube video but with the behind the scenes.
Yeah, okay.
So he's like, you make like a YouTube video idea, but don't edit it, and you just stream the whole thing.
And just stream the whole thing as it goes.
So he has the big title, and he's got a thumbnail in mind for afterwards.
Yeah, right.
Because his theory on how his success was, he made YouTube videos that brought people to the Twitch.
Oh, interesting.
Because he says it's really hard for we both know it's hard to grow on Twitch.
That's hard to grow, yeah.
Because discoverability there is very bad. I
Yeah.
think it's going to get a bit better since
You
a
hope?
lot of creators are going away
Are
from
going
it.
away from it, yeah. Which is like both a blessing and a curse, I think. With
Yeah,
the
but do you-
creators going away means less people are going to be using Twitch. But I suppose most people would only come on to see a specific person anyway.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Do you board a sinking ship hoping it will
Hoping it will
refloat?
refloat.
Is
Yeah.
basically our theory for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a lot of the weight is gone from it. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a better analogy.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, a lot of the big names have sort of jumped ship and moved away for money purposes.
Yeah.
I was interested actually. I was going to try search up see how much because I earned my first. I haven't earned my first 20 cents from ad revenue. Thanks to everyone who watches those, by the way, means a lot. Means a great deal. That 20 cents is going to fund these types of videos.
But remember, I'm the moderator and I control who
Yeah.
watches.
When you turned up and you were like, "Oh my god, am I a moderator?" I was like, "Yes, you are a moderator." When you started going off, I was like, "This was a terrible idea." I realized what I had done, and I was like, "You're like, I'm gonna ban people," and I'm like, "Don't ban people, man. There's nobody to ban." Like,
There were
come
a
on.
few. I could.
Yeah, you could.
There's like, what was it? Suspend. I wanted to try that. You can suspend people
someone
from the
God.
stream.
Oh, that's horrific. Oh no.
But it was like I could just see. Basically, I could see what everything your mobile. What is it? Creative.
My creator dashboard
Yeah,
could see.
I could see that
Yeah,
pretty much. It's kind of cool.
yeah.
But
It's kind of cool because you can edit my stream for me. You can run ad breaks for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can now.
You can
run
annoy-
ad breaks.
Yeah, you just run random ad breaks at random
Just
times.
constantly.
Yeah.
We need the money for the
Need the money.
podcast.
We need the money. Need the money. I should ask a whole bunch of people. I'll just be like, hey, can you come into the stream, mute it? All I'm gonna do is play an ad every 7 minutes, and I need all of you to watch
Just
it.
have like one stream day where you just
It's just
leave
ad
it
day.
on.
It's just ad
Ad
day.
day.
Oh, that would be so horrific. The ultimate money grabbing move. What are you streaming today?
Ads. And then you only turn it on for sponsorships. So it's like NordVPN.
Ad. Yeah, I turn it on. This ad is sponsored by NordVPN.
We should do that for like as a joke, for like a funny project. Or
What?
like- if
Just
we're like,
ads.
okay, boys, we got a big project coming up, but
Yeah.
we need secretly.
But we
a bit of
need
funding.
to do.
So I'm not gonna be doing much today, but
Yeah, but
stay watching.
stay watching because I'm about to download NordVPN. No, that'd be I wonder
That
if I
would be
could do
great
that, 'cause
April Fools.
you can't run ads on Twitch super soon after you run one. I think you have to wait a certain amount of time before running in another running it again.
So there is scheduled.
There is a schedule. So I've set up my schedule right now to be every half an hour. So when you join the stream, you get the 2 ads to start.
Yep.
And then every ad break, it's 3 30-second ads. It's for 1 minute and a half. Because with the Twitch rules, for me to earn, I earn 55% of the ad revenue rather than the 30%. But to do that, I have to stream for I have to run ads for 3 minutes per hour.
Right.
That's the way it works. So usually right now I'm averaging about 2 minutes, so I'm not actually holding up what I need to do. But which means I'm not getting as much revenue. Oh no. So I think I would have earned like 50 cents from
That one
if
stream.
I'd done this right. If I had done this right. But yeah, no, it is interesting. Like the concept of monetization has definitely changed the way I've looked at streaming. And then I think I just have to remember, I was like, no, yeah, okay, cool. It's fun to say that I'm monetized. It's fun to say that I'm an affiliate, but I still have 55 followers. Like, that's nothing, dude. I have 55 followers and I stream to maybe 2 or 3 people at any one time.
And one of them's me.
And one of them's you. One of
and-
them's you. One of them's me. Maybe one of them's a different guy. Sometimes I'll have like up to 7 people watching, but people don't really interact though. Like I don't. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not
I had
sure
a
about.
couple people interacted. Like there was one dude who like
Yeah.
told me about his science test.
Yeah.
And then came back the next day and he's like, "Oh, I did well." And I was like, "Oh, congrats,
Elite,
bro."
yeah, elite, yeah. So like, yeah, I try to do that, but there's only so much you can do when people aren't typing in the chat.
There must be a perfect Twitch phase.
Yeah,
Like we're in the beginning phase where no one's interacting. We're barely getting views.
yeah,
And then there must be that one point where people are interacting. You're recognizing names.
yeah.
And
But
then
I
you
recognize
get
like
too big,
two
and then you
names.
don't
see
really.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, it just becomes chat instead of people.
yeah, exactly.
So there must be that perfect timing.
Yeah, you kind of have to hit the right like, but at the same time, getting from having 3 people watching to having like 10 is a massive jump.
Yeah,
Each
because that's
time, that's
consistent.
consistent 10 people watching, bro. Like if I could have 10 people watching consistently, the next goal that I'm trying to get is to have 5 people chatting at the same time because that's one of the
That's-
little Twitch achievements
You
you
just
can
gotta
get.
have to get an angry
Yeah.
argument going on where everyone
Hey,
has it.
argue for free in the chat. I will allow
should-
everything in the chat right now.
You gotta target. What was Bill Burr's thing? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You gotta target everyone to
Yeah.
make everyone angry. So
Yeah.
during the Trump phase, he's like, "Trump is such a dope. He made me vote for a woman." So he
What?
got both
He
sides.
got both sides.
to argue.
Oh
and
my God.
Rage at him.
Oh, that's
So he just sits back and watches the chaos.
brother. That's horrendous. Oh god. Oh no.
So you gotta have one of those zingers up your sleeve.
Yeah, I just got
ready to.
I just got to be controversial, is what I'm
Why?
hearing. I just got to do things that are mental. I don't know. I can't break any terms of service or anything. I shouldn't say that.
What
I had to sign a contract.
Well, Twitch's terms of service are pretty loose.
They are pretty loose. but-
Someone had sex on stream, and all she did was get banned for like 3 days.
Sorry?
Yes. Didn't you hear the
No.
Twitch drama? Yeah.
What the hell? Bro?
Yeah, she was just banned for a week.
People are
and then
having
she-
sex? That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's.
I've
like,
never had that in my life.
violent.
No.
But then someone like it was such bias against female and male streamers that a male showed a nipple and he got banned for life.
Well, I suppose who was the streamer that started the pools, baths, and hot tubs?
I have no
thing.
idea. But
Because
that was such a phase.
every single no, what do you mean? So it's still a phase, bro.
Is it?
Like
I thought they
if
added
I'm
their
on
own
Twitch-
section.
Yeah, they have. It is its own section now. But like that, they created an entirely new category so people could do stuff like that. But I was, if I'm ever going through the Twitch homepage, every single one of those I see, I just go, "Don't show me this. I don't want to see this." Like, I'm just scrolling around and it's just like swimsuits. I'm doing yoga. Go away. Like. And the sad part is that all of these streams, almost every single one, have at least a couple hundred viewers.
So you're thinking, is it worth it?
And I'm like, what the hell, man? How many horny men Oh, because it's all men, bro. It's
Yeah.
all men. Like, yeah, like maybe there's like 3 women in all of these things, you know. But it's just like, you see them and I mean, good on them, you know. Capitalize on everything that you can do. But fam, oh, I don't even know what to say. Like, I just keep it out of my sight. I just don't want to look at it, man. It's just make money how you want to make money, I suppose.
They're on the grind. What would you rather, be an accountant for a day or just sit in a hot tub for a day and
Sit in a hot tub
Be
and
guilty.
make bank, you know,
Make bank.
make bank. I guess I'd like to make bank. Maybe you and no, I'm not going to say you and I should do a hot tub stream.
Whoa.
I'll do a hot tub stream one day. Like this video if you want a hot tub stream.
Oh, God.
If we hit 60 followers on Twitch by the end of the week, if we hit 60 followers on Twitch by the end of next week, I'll do a hot tub stream.
You don't even have a hot tub.
I'll find one. I'll add it to the list. I have to do a cooking stream.
You know what? This is a grand idea.
What?
You could revolutionize
The hot tub scene.
stream. Have
It's
you
a
heard
bloke.
of the sand one?
The which one?
Did you see the Mark Rober video where he got pipes of air
Yeah.
and he loosens up the sand so it becomes a liquid, and then if you turn it off, it just hardens again.
What the hell?
I know it's impressive to look at, but
Mark Rober.
I'll
He makes the sand.
show you a video. You talk to people.
Where? Okay, he's pulling up a video.
In a hot tub.
I'm dyslexic. I need it.
Yeah, that's fair. You've got German subtitles on, by the way.
That's okay. That's
Filled to the brim with solid sand.
and then it becomes liquid. So if
This is
you
one of the
did a
coolest
stream
things ever. If you take a tub of
where you
sand like
made
this and then add air in just the right
You
way,
could
it basically
revelize
becomes a
how
liquefied soup.
satisfying is that to look at?
What the hell?
How satisfying would that be to watch live? And you could do the exact same thing as the hot tub
I could do
stream.
that. I honestly, that would be so sick. How does it work?
It's a bit complicated.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
He's an
but-
engineer. We would need to get Tom on
Yeah. Well, I'll hire my engineering friend.
this. Of course, Tom's got the famous YouTuber, but
Yeah, Tom's got the famous
In
YouTuber
science,
and
this is known as a fluidized bed. It's
mechatronics
used in industrial applications such as powder coat painting or in grain silos to make sure that the grain flows
Yeah.
smoothly to the outlet.
that bird gets swallowed.
that bird got swallowed.
All right, sorry for
No.
this has become a reaction. kind of
Yeah,
thing,
this
but
is now a reaction channel.
With air on, the top surface is nearly frictionless. It's like an air hockey table.
Wow.
And then he cuts it off.
And then when you cut off the air, it freezes everything exactly where it's at.
So if you had this thing,
That's so sick.
all right.
That is
Right.
so undeniably cool.
So if you had that thing as a stream,
Bro, that would be
Brother.
sick. That would be
a
mad.
sick stream.
That would be
and
mad.
I'll tune in to watch.
Yeah,
that.
you tune in, bro. You'd
How-
have to help me set it up.
You'll take-
What do you call it? Fluidized sand.
Yes.
I'm adding that to the little list of stream ideas. Fluidized sand hot tub stream. Oh no, that's horrific, man. Like,
What do you
bro,
mean?
I'd do it. I'd do it though.
I would honestly keep one,
Yeah.
just for personal preference. But
You'd keep one what? Sorry.
if we made this hot tub thing, I'll just keep it outside.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just keep it. Yeah, keep it. It's a little party trick, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, check out my fluid sand.
But if you did that as a
Very cool. Oh, it's been really good actually. I had written down so many conversation topics and we haven't hit one of them.
no,
This has been
You
natural,
know-
bro. We were so dead half an hour ago.
Yeah, I've got energy now.
Literally, like wow. What I don't even just over
these
an hour
mics
ago.
are amazing.
Yeah, we
when you
were
went
half
this-
an hour ago. I was sitting there and I was like, brother, I'm so cooked. Like, I don't know what to do. Started having ideas. I don't even know what do we chat about. Can't even remember,
a
man.
few YouTube things.
Yeah,
and then
YouTube
the
and
streaming.
ideas. I think us talking. I think the best part about our friendship is that we bounce off each other's ideas so much. I think I love your creative brain, and I'd love to like hear what you say and try to rationalize. Hey, how can we actually make that happen?
Yeah.
Because this is how we run things. It all started with that trip to Sydney when you're like, Pat, we need to do a trip to Sydney for Tom's birthday. I was like, okay, well, how do we? That sounds like a lot of fun. How do we actually make? How do we actually do it? And so I started rationing. I was like, okay, so we'd have to sort out this. We'd have to sort out this.
Flights. Do we
could
fly
start
there or do we drive there?
Yeah, do we drive there? And we started thinking.
What are we gonna
and
do
then,
there?
And then literally like a month later, we were like, we're doing this. Like this is now a thing.
And it became a yearly tradition.
Yeah, well, it's not a yearly. I think it was a milestone.
Yeah,
tradition.
milestone tradition. Because
which now I reckon it could just turn into whenever the hell we feel like.
yeah,
tradition.
pretty much. Tom's birthday is just vacation. Now.
It's just vacation. Day. Mid July is just when I go on holiday. How long? 3 days. It's only 3 days.
Has been only 3 days.
Yeah, I mean it's good though. Like it's gone very well. You could make some elite YouTube videos out of it, but at the same time, you want to live and exist for your own memory, right?
And it's mostly to make fun of Tom.
It's mostly to make fun of our friend. It's mostly to see. Like, there's few things so inspiring in the head or in the soul as watching that guy react to you giving him something insane.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's just that half the fun is doing mental things for people. I think, like, I get it entirely why Mr. Beast, going back to that point, I get it entirely why he loves doing what he does, because getting to see those types of reactions on these people every day.
Heartwarming.
Every day, dude. How fulfilled would you feel?
But won't it just get tiring?
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. Like, obviously, it probably gets tiring, and so it's all a bit of an act at some point. But at the same time,
You're doing so much good
all
in
of
the
these
world.
people you get to
Change.
see them change in front of you, and all of them are just going like, and then, it doesn't matter if someone turns around and goes, oh, you're only doing this for the views. It's like, yeah, mate, but guess who's
But
happy?
someone's doing
You would
it.
be happy if I gave you a Tesla.
Yeah.
No, all of these people complaining, saying that it's such a terrible thing, he's only doing it for views. Okay, what if he came up and you won
Offered
a
it.
Tesla? What if he came up and you got yourself that $1 house? Like, what if
it's-
you actually won any of these things?
Also, the argument's mute because they
Yeah.
don't. If you say, "Well, why don't you donate your time?" I think that's the best argument. Is he's donating his time to these things.
He's donated time and money. He's
Yeah.
donated everything he physically can. He advertises for really, really good programs like Team Trees, Team Seas, all of those things. Like, he makes movements happen by simply, well, essentially, smashing it down your throat. It was like, oi, check this out. Like, here's a video that I know you're going to watch. And then, certain people, I wonder how much you have to pay to get an ad in a Mr. Beast video.
That is a great question. I remember his manager was on a podcast at one point, and what they loved to do was one of his like sponsorship deals.
Yeah.
Was he likes if you get this many clicks, you get this amount of money.
Okay.
So it's click based. So whatever the many people that click it, they get a percentile
Oh,
of that cash flow.
interesting.
So that's the style of deals he does.
How do we get our channels on his
Well,
on
we
his-
would
on
have to
his
say because YouTube works 1,000 views wise.
Yeah.
We would have to say, every 1,000 views you get this. But I don't think he would. He wouldn't accept it.
No, we should just be like, hey, bro, do you wanna help us out? You know,
Yeah.
Do you wanna give us a shout out?
Well, apparently on the side he
What?
says this. I don't know if it's credible, but apparently he helps out small YouTube creators just to, like, he gives them advice, tells them what to do, and he just gives them a list of instructions of these points you must hit,
Oh wow.
and then sees their development.
Yeah.
But he does that on the side. But
Yeah.
he's always
I
up-
think that's a separate thing.
But another problem with him is he takes talented people from other YouTubers.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like Australian's top YouTuber, Laser B.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was on Logan Paul's podcast.
Yeah.
They were talking about how he takes editors.
Oh,
Like, Laser
really?
Bean's like, bro, I had this really good editor. But then Mr. Beast is like, so what's Tom doing? And then he's like, well, I can't refuse an
Mr. Beast, yeah,
opportunity
yeah.
to work with Mr. Beast, so I gave it to him.
Yeah.
He took my editor. And then Logan's like, he did that to me.
Bro's coming in and stealing.
So he's getting a full workforce to crank out.
I think that's fair enough. Like, the
then
guy's
that
got a
takes-
business now.
Yeah, but it takes the individual out of the
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, true. So I think Mr. Beast is turning into
Like KSI is.
he is Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
But it is a corporation.
Yeah, it's
now.
a brand name now.
It's a brand. Yeah.
Mr. Beast Burgers, Mr.
Yeah.
Beast chocolate bars.
Yeah.
It's
all those
not
things.
an individual. Like he's never truly, like he is an entity of himself, but he's representing the brand. I feel
Yeah.
like it's not. Oh, it's Jimmy. I'm watching for Jimmy. It's usually,
Yeah.
you know. I think
That's true. I don't think anyone ever really is watching necessarily for him, which is really interesting to say
Yeah,
because that is entirely what the whole idea of the YouTube like
sphere is
sphere of the personified creator.
like
you know.
KSA is a perfect
yeah.
topic of like he has different brands like Prime.
Yeah.
He's Misfits Boxing,
But he is he. He is
is
himself.
KSI.
He is
It's not-
KSI. Yeah.
It's not KSI's Prime or KSI's
Yeah.
Misfit.
It's Prime that
Yeah.
is owned by KSI. It's like Ryan Reynolds owning Wrexham.
Yeah, that's
Or
wild.
co-owning. Like they were just crazy by the way.
But you would watch for Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Like-
or true, yeah, you would watch just to see like how he reacts and
Yeah.
all of this other end of stuff. But yeah. Anyway.
So what I think was that downfall part was he stopped participating in the challenges.
Yeah. I suppose
Oh,
yeah,
but
just
he still does.
yeah, he still does. He runs them more often than
Yeah,
anything.
he's more
I
of a
think
game show host than
he is
anything.
definitely a game show host. Bruh, he's built to be a game show host. He's built to be a game show host, and so he makes games that he wants to run. I think that's what he does. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think the videos where he like runs away from professional assassins, and
That
you know,
seems to be his new thing, but
seems to be his thing. I don't know. I don't know how real it is. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
it's all quite
staged. And
staged,
stuff.
but that's fine. Hey, I
It's-
watched the last one I watched. I watched a tank roll over a car. That was
Yeah.
kind of cool. You know,
He likes doing those big events in
Yeah.
videos. It's like this
blow
stage.
up a bank.
Yeah, no, like that's what I
Like-
mean. It's like staged events. I want tank to roll over a car. I want
Yeah.
this. It's
Yeah.
like kind of like 5 videos in one.
These are the
I
things that are
ran
going
over-
to blow
yeah.
up. Yeah,
I ran over a car with a tank.
I blew up a bank.
I blew up a bank. Yeah.
He just spends more and more on these crazy
Yeah.
videos.
But then it kind of like for the storyline of a hitman, you don't kind of believe it. It's too staged.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Because, like, yeah, they just go from location to location and flying or doing whatever.
I think if you wanted to make it a believability factor,
Yeah.
you can make it true or not. But I would just add in the scene of like, oh, I need a helicopter. I'll just call one in and have him have a phone call
A phone call getting
and
the
then him
helicopter.
booking it in.
That's what he does that for a couple of things though. Like he has
Oh,
a
did
couple
he?
of like he makes a phone call to get an Uber or he makes a phone call to get someone to
Yeah,
come pick
but
him
one
up.
of the big events, like, oh, I need a tank. I'll need to call this person.
I need this for this. I need to call this specific guy to get
I know.
my tank. You know.
I know it's like it takes months to do that stuff, but like,
Yeah.
just
So
I
it's
don't
like
know.
setting it up on the side, you know, whatever it is, but yeah, still making it part as if it feels more
Yeah.
at the time.
more kinetic, like more of a reaction of what's happening.
Yeah, true. Mental, like absolutely mental. Anyway, I honestly reckon that that's probably
That's
a good
probably
spot.
a good time to end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you mates in the next one.
Well,
Bye, guys.
Cheers, legends. Catch us all on the flip side. See, that's what I can't help myself with doing.
Yeah, I'll have to cut that out.